There it is. Hooray. Cool. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nash. I am a developer experience engineer at a company called Resend, which is this lovely place up on screen right now. Resend is the easiest way, it's the best way to send email for developers. So if you need to send emails, talk to me. Oh, don't talk to me. Go sign up. It's much easier to just sign up. This has been wonderful listening to these other talks already today because I was up this morning. So, I joined Resend last week, so I'm learning, I'm onboarding, I'm getting involved in everything that's going on right now. And this morning, I got to talk to the head of design, quite literally about like how Resend thinks about design and how we build things and the design system and the stuff like that. So it's actually been glorious to kind of see us talking about it now, but also understand that I have a design system I'm capable of using on this thing as well. It's also important to note that bits of joy and delight are also important when you are designing these things, and it's very important for the Resend guys and girls, the Resend team, that this black Rubik's cube is like very. It means a lot to them. Not that it's easy to do, which is funny actually, because they've given me. I've got a black Rubik's cube at home right now, and I keep solving it. Just turn, solve. Turn, solve. It's easy, but it's actually really nice to play with, and I think that's the point with this, right? It's part of it, and it's part of that little bit of joy as well. It's also interesting that Zach brought up that being experts in this are going to help, because I was given a bug, just as a part of an onboarding, I guess, earlier. No, I did it today. That it turned out this Gumroad logo was being like cut off at certain screen widths. It's not now because I fixed it. But earlier in the day, when I was still asleep, one of my colleagues had tagged cursor in Slack, because apparently we can do that. I've not worked in a place that have cursor or knew how to do that before. Tagged cursor in Slack. It was just like, fix this. It's getting cut off. What are you doing? And cursor was like, I've got this, and went and put, so this is Tailwind is also working on the CSS on this. And it went and put overflow hidden on all of the logos. Which I'm like, that is the last thing that's going to stop something getting cut off. Cursor, what are you doing? It turned out it needed an expert's view. So I asked a different AI. No, it turned out that these are all SVGs, and if you put a width and a height on an SVG, and then a grid closes in around it, it spreads out beyond the grid. But if you just leave it as a view box and take the width and height off, it will happily change size. So SVG for the win in that particular case. And then, yes, it's also been fun that we've been talking about AI and how that helps us work. And so for this last part, I wanted to play a bit of a game with us. This is a game I found online. I did not create this. I am in no way responsible for it. I also didn't have a lot of time to put a talk together because I've got a new job. I'm like 7 days in. Anyway, so we're going to play a game. The game is Which AI? Has anybody seen this before? You will now, after this, want to play it every day because it's new 5 questions every single day. The game is Guess the Designer, and the designers, we get a choice of 2 out of 3 between Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT. I believe they are real websites, and I guess they know. I don't know how they know, but they know. And I want to play, and so we'll get the choice between 2. I'll get the consensus from the room. I've also not seen this before, and we'll see how much we can guess which designer is responsible for each of these. So let's play. Round 1, Foundry, okay? Is this GPT, is it ChatGPT, or is it Gemini? The pillbox, is in the pillbox for GPT? What are we? GPT, all right, we're feeling good about GPT? It was not, it's Gemini. Gemini loves pillboxes. What are you talking about? It's madness. They all do them. Okay, is this Gemini or is this Claude? It looks like a... This is from RenderConf 2026, which is a front-end engineering conference. What are we thinking? Claude. I think I'm agreeing with you, because Claude loves an italic just as part of a heading. It's a bit like this one as well, actually. But is this GPT or is this Claude? You think this is Claude? Actually, no, I think it's GPT. It is, yes! GPT loves a light fade in the background of colors and things like that. All right, this is 4 of 5. We've got 125 so far. This is GPT or Gemini. What do we...
Trick question.
I'm hearing mostly GPT and also trick question from the front. I don't think there's any tricks in here. It can't be both. There's only one button. There's two buttons to press. One's right, one's wrong. GPT. I think we're thinking GPT. It's got to be Gemini. Yeah. No. All right. And the last one, Claude or GPT. Yeah, this one's definitely Claude. Look at that. All right. 2 out of 5. Rubbish. I'm much better than the rest of you. I won't. This is why I did this in Chrome, because I normally play in Firefox, so I can keep my own stats going well. We did pick the Claude ones. Claude is very easy. All right. I think that's fun. Genuinely, you can go play this daily. It's guessthedesigner.replit.app. So it's obviously also been built by an AI as well. It's fantastic.
You get to guess what it's been built.
Well, I'm guessing Replit and whatever they have behind the scenes, which is probably Claude, but who knows? I don't know. I also then decided I wanted to go one further step, one step that the game hasn't played itself. Because yes, in the melbcss site, you can go build your own theme. And if you haven't done this, which most of you haven't, because there's only 4 of them. 5 of them? 4, 5, 4? You've done one? There's one to be published. There we go. Most of you haven't yet, but you should. But I decided to throw one of each at the melbcss side as well. I gave it a very, very basic prompt. I just said, make style for this index.html. Don't change the HTML. And so we have option A, B, and C. And we have to guess which one from here as well. So these are my bots. So this is one. Well, this is quite pretty, isn't it? I like the aquamarine kind of thing. Oh, look at that. Look. Bit fixed. I can show you light mode as well. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at that. Look at this little the date over here as well. That's very nice, isn't it? It actually, I remember watching this particular bot when it was building it, because it noticed that the contrast on the date in this box was not good enough, and it went back and changed it. So it's very nice to see that in action. Yeah. So we have option B. This is option B. Oh, there we go. Very light blue. Very. Show you the dark mode. Yeah, there's. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Ah! All right, Gemini's won this round, but I can get rid of the URL bar because I know what I'm doing. So, all right, so we get to guess between A and C then at least. This is C. I'll give you light mode as well. Look at that.
Definitely Claude.
So what do we reckon? What do we reckon?
I don't know. That could be.
Look at this, is nice. It is quite elegant, isn't it? I might submit this one.
Also, detecting the
This is Gemini.
I've seen it do that. Yeah.
So what do we think? Between A and C, we know Gemini's in the middle. It was obvious anyway. These ridiculous colours, Gemini, with you. And it loves this. It loves the pills at the top of a thing. Oh yeah, just on hover there. A little bit of delight there that it's throwing in for you. But yeah, so we've got A, stylish, but also C, pretty stylish as well. You think A is Claude and C is ChatGPT? A is GPT. All right. So a bit of a split. I like that. Cool. This is C. This is Claude. And yeah, definitely with the orange. Like somebody was mentioning it earlier, with the orangey and the like kind of off-white background. It loves that. And then one second. Back to ChatGPT here. ChatGPT also likes the pills at the top. It also put in codecs instead. So I had to change AI in the pill at the top there. Also, it did Melb 03 for some reason. Don't know why.
Where did it come from?
I've no idea. It's generated content inside the CSS, which is cool. Also, ChatGPT loves these like numbers on these other things, right? It's got 01, read me, and then this is a bunch of links, 01, 2, 3, 5. It's like, oh, an ordered list. I must number things.
Nice work on the background.
It is nice though. Oh, it's got like dotted background. Yeah, it does. And then, like I said, like Gemini. I mean, those are just Google colors, aren't they? That light blue. You've seen that everywhere. But yeah, and it loves this kind of pillar. Also put Gemini up there because it was like signing it, I guess. It's the Gemini theme. I'm like, but I'm not just. I think this is fun to play around with. But I think it's also got an important thing because we haven't. This is not the first time we've seen any of this. This is not the first time that we can recognize that something is built by somebody else when you've built a website. We brought this up. Nash just brought it up, right? Like the Bootstrap has been around for a long time, and you knew a Bootstrap site when you saw it. This is the classic Jumbotron from Bootstrap in light and or dark mode. Yeah, cool. But these were recognizable for years. Every site looked like it was built in Bootstrap. And then after that, we did move on to Material UI, things that looked like Google wanted them to look, not Twitter from back in the day. And so you see these kind of pill-shaped buttons and cards everywhere. And so
That blue button.
this
At the top.
this sign up button here.
That's very material.
I think that's an advert. Yeah, no, exactly. So it's all very Material UI. You've got I found these earlier, but the whole thing is just we've seen these things before. We've seen styles and themes pass through the internet because people did or didn't want to write CSS or design their sites or put some thought or creativity into it. And that is what I think we can do. I think we are capable of creativity. I think we've seen some lovely creativity already on this site, like Asbid's retro version. It's beautiful. It's lovely. Chaos is absolutely my favorite. Like the power of CSS is look. It might make you feel sick, but at least somebody thought about it and put some intention into this, and that's really. What I would like to just call out here is that I think that when we put these things together, when we put design systems together, when we put applications together, we should be intentional about what we want things to look like. We shouldn't be spending the time waiting for it to come out looking like Gemini wants it to, or OpenAI wants it to, or Anthropic wants it to, or Twitter from 2008 wants it to, or Google wanted everything to at one point. We should make the efforts ourselves. The creativity lies within us. So you should have fun with these kind of things. It's fun to put together design systems and make stuff work in a system, make it work wherever you place those components next to each other, on top of each other, next to each other, around a page. It's fun to make sure that Z-index works, particularly in a component system like that, because that is not obvious, and you don't know when things are going to be next to each other, so you have to build for that resiliency, and that is the skill that we need as CSS creators, as CSS builders, as CSS developers to work with as we do this.
And by skill, you mean skills.md?
And by skill, I mean skills.md, where you just install the modern web skills from Google and just knock yourself out. No, it really is understanding the platform. And I'm not saying don't use AI for this kind of stuff. I think it's important to both understand how things work, but also know when a productivity tool can be of use to you. There's no point repeating yourself, and there's no point in beating yourself up if you can't get something that an AI could help you out with. But handing over your entire design to it, your entire system to it, is never going to end up looking like the best result. It's going to look like everybody else's result. And if that's not what you want, then don't do it. Learn the CSS, use AI to help you, and build chaos. Build chaos themes. I actually genuinely, there is apparently one more theme to go up on this. I've started building my own. I think we all should have a go at it. It's a lot of fun, and be a part of the meetup online as well as here. That's kind of what I wanted to say to you. I've got one other little thing. If you like meetups, we're starting to organise an agentic AI meetup in Melbourne. The first one is coming out on the 2nd of September. This is supported by the Agentic AI Foundation. Those are the people responsible these days for MCP and Goose, the agent, and agents.md and newly a thing called Agent Gateway. You can take a picture of that, or there's a big old QR code there which you can scan, which will take you to the Luma page so you can sign up. I didn't think about the QR code beforehand, so this is just a really blown up version of my own QR code generator, which is why there's a big copy button there. So yeah, join us there at September 2nd, I think is the first one. It's going to be the first Wednesday of every month, I think. We haven't done the first one yet, so very excited to be doing a new one, but it's not going to clash with melbcss. But if you want to learn or speak or do stuff with Agentic AI and the Agentic AI Foundation, come along to that meetup. We'd love to see you there. Yeah, otherwise, thank you very much, and let's go Gemini. Thank you.